If you missed Keita Rose's live on Instagram last night, don't worry. I got it. Let's crash out with Keita. It's literally like a vent session. So you guys get your popcorn, get your whatever, snacks, and let's watch together.
What happened? These motherfuckers played with the wrong. What happened to your eye? Oh, nothing, but I must be looking tired. Starting all this shit has been exhausting. So Ace told you to lose weight? Yes, he did. He would always be like, are you going to work on your weight? Are you going to work on your weight? You have to be aesthetically pleasing. You know I only pick sexy people because sexy people is what get the views. That's why I picked Rico. That's why I picked this person. That's why I picked that person. People like sexy people. All those muscles and he's still ugly. So, I mean, I'm not trying to be mean, but it's like, you're fat. Okay. Yes, that's true. You're not lying. It's 1:24 in the morning. Where are you at? I am fat. Like, talking about, whether or not you think it is what it is, whether you think you thick or whether you think you whatever, you fat, you whatever, I don't care. Being big ain't never stopped me from getting a nigga. Your faves have so much trouble finding men. I don't know what they're doing wrong. Maybe they're taking their own advice. I don't know. I take my own advice. I ain't never had a problem finding a nigga. So, East Coast, New York. Okay, what's up? Yeah, y'all, I'm down south. So I'm in Texas. It's 12:25. So it's not 1 o'clock in the morning yet. It's so late. But he was just ugly. And I'm just like, oh my goodness. I'm not big, but you get what I mean about the men that really either like fit women that have that have abs. I don't know, or maybe really skinny women. I don't really know what he's into. I couldn't give a rat's ass. I couldn't have gave a rat's ass what he was into, to be honest with you. I can't even lie to you. Whatever he wanted, I wanted to be the opposite. I know that this is gonna sound mean, but y'all know how on my 600-pound life, this is gonna sound so mean. Y'all, I have dark humor. I know a lot of people don't care. It's like, oh, it's not funny. It's not funny. I have to make my pain funny. I don't know how else to do it. Like, it is what it is. So, you guys know how on my 600-pound life where they would be like, I ate so that the guys wouldn't touch me. Like, I gained a lot of weight so that what was your MOS? I was a 35 mic, so I was intelligence in the military. But you know how the guys were like, or the my 600-pound life where people would be like, I ate so that I wouldn't get like, I don't know what I can say, molested. You know what I mean? I would always be like, I would try to understand because I never had that experience. So I'd be like, but now I get it. Like, oh, you don't like fat bitches? Let me get a double. Hopefully you leave me the fuck alone. Hopefully you go crawl into whatever coochie you can get. Whatever you can pay for. I'm not doing it, 80s baby. I don't want to do it. Oh my God, me too. Intel. They told me that job was like gossip blogging. They were like, oh, it's just like you're just getting information from terrorists. That's not gossip blogging. But I guess every job just lie to your ass. I guess every job gets to lie. What's wild is people don't understand, like, people just asking me crazy fucking questions. Why didn't you quit? You quit your job. Quit your job right now. Quit your job right now. Everybody quit their job. Use code quit your job. Quit your job right now and tell me how that goes. Okay, so who we talking about? I started this live, and the question that I put was, why does the past matter? This is why I put that question. Y'all are so not all y'all. Y'all are so fucking annoying. So what if this person has a past? So what if that person, okay, he lied in his past. He had a couple of protection orders against him. She lied in her past. Who cares? Who gives a fuck? Well, here's why you should care. Fuck. You know what's wild? I did this video so long ago. Like, I did this video 3 fucking years ago. People were like, I think we were talking about I was talking about the gay community and I was getting canceled. I was getting canceled. And people were like, the past doesn't matter. And I did a skit where, you know, you're going on a date with a guy and you don't know his past and you're like, his past doesn't matter. And then you find out he's the Green River Killer. And then you're like, you know what I mean? You're like, oh my God, I didn't know. The past fucking matters. If he killed 4 women in his past, you know, the past matters because it shows you a pattern. I done spoke out and so many people have said, oh, that same thing happened to me. And maybe, and I'm not mad at anybody, I swear to God, I'm not upset that anybody won't speak out. I completely understand why people won't speak out. So I'm not mad and I'm not exposing anybody. But maybe if you guys would have said something, then we could have tracked the pattern. Somebody has to say something for you to be able to track the pattern. The Worst Ex Ever, that Netflix show, is literally people that have the same experience with monsters. Maybe if the first person would have made some noise, real big noise, told the news, maybe the second girl would have been like, wait a minute. But then honestly, y'all don't either. Y'all don't anyway. Y'all don't give a shit about the past. And let me tell you why you don't care about the past. You don't care about the past because when you talk to somebody, right, when you're about to date somebody, and that man says, my ex is crazy, you guys never investigate. Should I unfollow Kitty? You don't have to unfollow Kitty. She has a warrant out for her arrest, though, allegedly. We gotta see if that's true. The ex says that the cops are still needing to ask questions about her shooting at him. But the past doesn't matter, Keisha. Why does it matter that she shot at him? Well, let me tell you why. I'm trying to figure out if I can go back to stripping. I tried to strip for like a week and a half. I didn't get any money. But talking to niggas that just can't comprehend is harder than stripping. Let me tell you why that matters. That matters because it is difficult to believe somebody that doesn't even do what they said that they're doing. You know what I mean? I've been saying the same shit on my platforms for years. Whether or not you believe me, whether or not you follow me, or whether or not you like my advice, or whether or not you think I'm credible, I speak from experience. And I have no problem coming out and saying, oh yeah, I was with a man who I had to pay at the dinner table, right? Because he had no money. That's embarrassing, right? People are like, oh girl, you dated a broke man? That's crazy. Yes, I did, absolutely. And my experience are ... I don't know why anybody's not speaking on this. It might be because another tour is happening in March. It might be because everybody needs their job. See, me, I don't have a job. I don't have a job. But I know this. If your faves go back, support them because they're not being paid correctly. And if Tripp do go back, it's because he's getting paid correctly, finally. Because regardless if he's getting paid correctly or not, Ace is still gonna hold you in the back end. Something's gonna happen. He's still gonna use them clips. He said, what did he say? He didn't want to say goodbye to me. He didn't want to say goodbye to me or post a goodbye statement so that my followers would know that I'm not going to be there, because it was selfish of me to ask for that, because he still has like 2 to 3 years of footage of us. Like, I need to know the red flags up front type shit. If you're a crackhead, it doesn't mean that you can't give good advice. Crackheads give good advice. But I'd like you to say, I know what I'm talking about because I'm a crackhead. I want you to start your sentences off like that. I don't give a fuck. I want you to start your sentence. I'll be loyal as fuck. Like, I will ride for you. And I will ride right into a ditch. Yeah. I want you to say I'm a crackhead. That doesn't mean that your advice isn't good. I want you to just say, so he's going to use your footage and not pay you. He doesn't have to pay for the footage because he owns the footage. So he owns it. So he probably got footage of me for the next 5 years. Y'all just going to see me there. Keita, you're content creator. You weren't meant to have a job. I know. Trust me. I've worked a lot of jobs. Why have I worked a lot of jobs? Because when I see bullshit, I be like, But this is the one time I was like, absolutely not. I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it to everybody, and I'm going to say it as much as I can. I don't care. It's annoying. It's fucking annoying that he did that shit. Why are you ripping apart the black community? Why is he ripping apart the black community? Why isn't he paying some of your favorite people? Why does he get to just avoid? Because he's an avoidant. Why does he get to just avoid? Oh, it's coming in the morning. The next episode 7, is it 7, is going to be about cease and desist because I received one. He be acting like everything cool and unbothered. He don't be cool and unbothered because he needs to be in control. Narcissists need to control. Right now, I saw his live like yesterday. He was like, oh, all I got to do is win you guys' trust back. How are you going to do that? You can have your own tour. Absolutely. Tours are very expensive though. So we're going to work hard. I've never had a problem working hard. A bitch has always had 2 jobs. Clock it. I ain't worried. You are the job. Absolutely. Those statements are 100% written by ChatGPT. And then here's the thing. You guys both drop a statement on the same day within the same, 15 minutes. And then she likes his statement and he likes her statement because they're best friends. Let me tell you what happened. Kitty says she was in $30,000 worth of debt with Ace alone. She says she owed her lawyer $15,000 because of a case that she had to get expunged. See, she said she had been, or not expunged, but worked on or something. I don't really know the full, what she said. She just said it was something to do with the lawyer. It was $15,000 and she had to get it fixed or something like that. But she told me that her ex, beat her up like a man. I was so mad. She told me her ex beat her up like a man, broke her nails and everything. And then the gun went off in the car and the cops were tripping and all this stuff. I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, you are getting attacked. That's wild. So you're getting attacked from so many things. She also told me that she's the head of her household. She has to pay all the bills in her house. If you don't know, she has 6 or 7 kids. She knows that family means the most to me. So is that why she didn't make it to the Toronto show? I guess so. She told me that she was not feeling good or something like that. No, you can't leave the country, or the country? I don't fucking know. I'm tired of shit. Starting all that shit is exhausting. I'm taking me a nice nap. Country, it's Toronto. City, nation. She couldn't go to Toronto because she has a warrant out for her arrest, allegedly. Allegedly. So I'm thinking all this stuff, and then this, people started to hit me up. So the guy, why don't you like her? I don't like her because I'm telling the story right now. Because she's a liar and a manipulator, and she knows how to play on your weaknesses. So I really, really, really love my son. I really, really love my family. So she got really, really close with me and my son. Very close. Very close. She told me that Randy wasn't a friend. She told me that Randy leaked my address. Randy said all this stuff. She laid it so thick. I'm telling you, I'm thinking to myself. And let me tell you the real. Let me tell you the real. I wrote her because it felt off. And this is why you should always believe yourself. Just trust yourself. Your body knows The things your body and your mind know will protect you, but you just second guess yourself so much because you don't trust yourself. So I wrote her, I was like, hey, I don't know what it is, but ever since I met you, there's something weird, bro. Like, we don't really get along. Like, we get along, but we don't really get along. And no matter what I've tried to do, go out to eat with you, I've met her at the park several times. We live like 5 minutes away from each other. It's up. We live 5 minutes away from each other. It's up. I done went to the park to see this bitch. I done talked to this bitch 3, 4, 5 times, but every time it's still weird. Like, it's weird. I don't know what's wrong with it. So I wrote her and I'm like, I don't really know what's wrong. I don't want beef. Like, I don't want beef with you, but I really don't know. Like, I'm not fucking with it. And she's like, no, I gotta call you. Just talk to me. I didn't really want to talk to her because I had made my mind up. Like, I don't fuck with you. Something's wrong. But she had called my best friend. She's like, I need to talk to Keita. So I talked to her. She's like, Randy started all this stuff. The reason why you felt off with me is because of Randy. It's because of Randy. It must have went on for like 3 or 4 days. All the screenshots, all the things Randy said, Randy. So I blocked Randy. I'm just tired. Tired of hoes. Tired of being friends with bitches that don't like me. So I block her. All right, so now me and Kitty, we cool. She like, I was really never Randy's friend. I felt like I was trauma bonding because like me and you didn't have a connection and Randy hated you. She was jealous of you. She hated you. I'm like, damn. So we started being super cool, going to the gym together, drinking smoothies together, doing little family things together. I like her family. She likes my family. Like, it's cool. She told all them lies on that man, on all those men. All these men did all these things. Okay. So she said she was in debt, $30,000, $15,000, and she's the head of her household. She pays all the bills. She has like a really, 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 really big house. She told me that like Randy Zillowed my house to say that it was small, but I feel like she Zillowed my house to say that it was small. I do have a small home. I only have one kid. So I don't need a mini mansion, but okay. So I was trying to get her more money because I was trying to get all of us more money because at this point, me and Trip are Airbnb-ing together. Me and Trip are staying in each other, like we're Airbnb-ing with us and our crew. Because at this point, we have to pay for our own hotel, own flight, own everything. We have to pay for our own rental. So we're Airbnb-ing together because y'all have to understand something like, y'all got to understand when you have a crew and when you have employees and everything's paid for, things were paid for at first. So my employees are getting nice hotels, flights, not first class, but just flights. That doesn't have to be first class, but I'm just saying. So when he stopped it all, we were trying to keep our employees still okay. Cause we don't want to go from like the Marquis to the freaking La Quinta. I'm not trying to say anything wrong about the La Quinta, whatever. The Best Western. So I'm trying to keep up because I don't want them to feel, and I'm trying to keep up paying them what I'm paying them because I don't want them to take a hit. So me and Chip are trying to figure out like, I am your employees. I'm holding up good. Why did he stop? He kept saying like he was going bankrupt. He didn't have no money. But then shows kept getting more, like ticket sales kept going up and the shows went crazy, like thousands of people, 6,000, 7,000 people. So I'm like, he said he broke. He said that's why he can't pay us for this, that anymore. He said that's why everything he got to cut costs. So we trying to keep our employees okay. So me and Trip started Airbnb-ing. So I'm talking to Trip. We chopping it up. Like he think this shit unfair. I think this shit unfair. I'm like, what number do you think you deserve? He like, yes, it's greed, mismanagement of funds. And it is mismanagement of funds. And I want to say this too. I'm not saying, 100% it's his fault. I want y'all to know what financial abuse is and what it looked like, because telling somebody like, why didn't you just quit when they're being financially abused is equivalent to telling somebody, why didn't you just hit harder when they got physically abused? It's like, I don't know. I guess I couldn't. I guess Mandy got a problem with me. I don't know. She on Mojo Jojo's side, but I ain't had no problem with Mandy. She was just in a green room talking about married men make the best husbands, or no, what'd she say? Married men make the best boyfriends. And at the time, I had my boyfriend right there, and I don't like to play with hoes like that. Y'all think I'm a professional side chick because I said to not go after the woman, to go after the man? It's because most of y'all put your attention on the woman. And for bitches like that, then yeah, okay, handle that. But don't put all your attention on fighting the woman and all your energy on fighting that type of bitch. Because that type of bitch is going to fight with you and then laugh at you and be like, that's why I'm fucking your nigga with a black eye. They're going to laugh at you. So, no, I ain't had no problem with me. She a girl like that. We weren't friends. Why? We followed each other. I unfollowed her because she started Mojo Jojoing. But the thing about it is Mojo Jojo has the money, and bitches like that don't really care about any type of stuff that's going on. You could say it was sexual, and it was not. It wasn't. I want to be very clear. You could say it was physical, and it was not. I want to be very clear. You can say whatever type of abuse, and bitches like that are okay with it are like, so she probably just don't know how to get her money. She need to get her money. Like, bitch, some of us have talent. Like, some of us have talent. Do you have a lawyer? Yes, his name is Daniel. Yes, I do. I don't even know if they were sleeping together. But here's my thing. If they were, if they weren't, I don't know. But I know as soon as you said statements like that, husbands make the best boyfriends. It's like, oh my God. She's going to fuck your man. As soon as she said that, I looked at straight at my boyfriend. Try it with that bitch if you want. Try it with that bitch if you want. She has made it clear that they ain't fuck or nothing. Take your talent to the next level. I will. This is only fueling me to do better. She would for the money. She would for the money. A lot of people would for the money. And that's why it's like, Carisha said, people were mad at me because I didn't say that Diddy like abused me. People were mad at me because I didn't say that Diddy like did something that he didn't. Nobody wanted you to lie. No, you don't have to lie. We wanted you to say that was wrong. But you're not going to say that was wrong because you're getting money. It's okay. My thing is just say it. Just be like, I'm a hoe. I don't care what goes on. I'm a whore. She did actually say it. At least she said it. I'm a whore. And I mean, I guess old girl said it too because she's on that pod about being a whore. So I'm a whore. I'm a slut. Pee on me. Doodle on my face. Dookie on me. I don't care. Degrade me as much as you can. I'm not anything. I'm going to laugh at the main chick. So fighting hoes like that and then not leaving your husband or boyfriend doesn't really make sense. Now does it, class? Wait, so I'm confused. Was Kitty a side chick? I wasn't talking about Kitty, but yes, she was a professional one, apparently. A professional one. So apparently all the stories, so y'all say I'm bullying, right? Y'all say I'm bullying. Because she's so very reserved. She's so very reserved. She talk like that, nigga. She talk like that. She talks like that, first of all. Okay. It's giving educated hood booger, but we're going to deal with that. She was like, oh, I used to beat this hoe up. I used to beat this hoe up. I used to, when I was in Pleasant Grove, I used to beat this hoe up. So I'm wondering, I wonder why she has to beat so many girls up. Is it because they're hating on her? No, it's because she's having sex with their husbands and boyfriends. So this is what I want. Because I think we can all learn from this experience. So this is what I want. If you're a crackhead and you give good advice, I want you to just lead with I'm a crackhead. I don't want you to get on a stage. and say things like, your self-worth is so low and pathetic. What kind of self-worth do you have? Who did that? I don't want you to say that. I want you to lead with, I was a whore. I slept with so many men and their women's wanted to fight me. I'm sounding so Texas. Women's. Their women wanted to fight me. And that's why I'm so mad at you girls for wanting to be side chicks. That's how you should have. That's how I want it. So all Kitty's fans that are like, well, what did you want from her? Her past doesn't matter. What do you want from her? Can she grow? Yeah, she can grow. She teaches everybody accountability. So let's get back online. Let's have a conversation. I can sit down with the both of them, honestly. Why not? We sat down with each other before to make money. Why can't we do it again for something that really fucking matters? Why can't we really show you in real time how to handle, how to resolve conflict? Why can't we show you guys in real time what a narcissist looks like? Why can't I show you guys in real time what abuse looks like? No, because I'm tired of Kitty's fans. I can't do it anymore. Kitty's fans are like, what did she, but can she grow? Well, she says she's been married for 6 years. But oh boy, but a whole bunch of men that I've talked to, we're in Dallas. I actually seen one of them today. Just link it, like chill up, like he's cool as fuck. Hey, what's up? I mean, we all live in Dallas. We live 5 minutes away from each other. Everybody's like, be careful. Be careful. Her family's well connected. Be careful. I bet they are. I bet they looking at this shit mad as fuck. But my question is, who's going to walk around uncomfortable? I went to the beauty supply today. I've been going to the Jenny's on Gannon. Is it Gannon? Gannon. I've been going there. Everybody sees me. I've been going everywhere, very comfortable. So she's not married anymore? Well, let me tell you about... Damn, guys, I'm sorry, no. I want to do it in the series because I want to do it with the... I want to do it with the receipts. I want to do it with the receipts. I'm sorry. I know y'all are mad at that. I'm sorry. But she says she was married for 6 years, 5 years, 6 years. She'll say that to me. But then it's like, this guy is coming out. All these guys are coming out and saying like this happened 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, that they were fucking 6 months before she was married, 2 months before she was married. And it's like, save some for your podcast. Honestly, I got 4 years. So everybody keeps on asking me, so what are you going to do next? Well, I'm going to do this now. Tonight's confrontation on God. On everything I love. Everybody be at Jenny's. Yeah. So you're not really married, but here's what's crazy. This is what I'm trying to get through. And this is why y'all are like, oh, it's so dramatic. No, I'm not trying to lie. I don't want to lie. So I'm asking questions and I'm making sure I vet and I'm making sure I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Because I'm not trying to lie and slander because that would be defamation. So I'm trying to tell the truth. So I'm getting I'm talking to these people. And one guy say that she told him that he needs to marry her. And that if he doesn't marry her, someone else will. And she asked him, will you take my husband's last name? Not this current husband, but her first husband. She still carries his last name, and so do some of her kids. So she's wanting the new men to carry the last name. So for the public, it looks like all the kids are her last name, with her last name. I asked him, I said, well, she told me she was the head of her household. So do you think like she bought her own ring, like to speed up this process of being married? Because the ring is big and gorgeous. I'm like, who bought the ring? I'm nosy. Fuck it. And he's like, well, I don't know about any of that, but she bought her own promise ring when she was with me. I said, okay. She bought her own promise ring, and then asked you. Then get this, y'all. Exclusive. Y'all talk about some saves and shit. I got so much it ain't even. This is crazy because everybody is just coming out the woodworks. He said that she asked him, like, if they were ever to get married, would she be okay with taking the first? Would he be okay? I'm sorry. Would he be okay with taking the first husband's last name? I'm gonna let y'all marinate real quick. Like, let's process this. Since everybody want me to hurry up with the story. Let's process that. This all over the place. Well, I'm trying to do it in order so that if y'all see, y'all can, But everybody's so now, well, shit, it's so what? Because you're thinking I'm talking about one guy. I didn't talk to 4 men that said that the whole adult. Why does I said, ew. Did y'all's hand look like that when you? Anyways, I didn't talk to 4 guys that say that they were on the same adult football team, and the only way the other men found out about her is because, yeah. Shit and piss, and I'm not gonna lie, there was no shit. I'm not gonna say that. That was a lie. I'm sorry, that was a lie. Pissing all over her face, like piss all over me. I don't know, like piss all over me. So many men. I said, oh my God, you're freaky. Which is fine. No, please take your time. Only because, and so mind you, y'all, I'm like talking to these people and how like I'm getting interviews only because, one, if I ever go to court, like, I'm asking them, are you sure this is true? Like, please don't lie. Don't say anything. And also hold yourself accountable, because if you do lie, we going back to you. All these men are like, I'm not lying. All these men are like, on God, and I will get on camera. Like, one of the guys, he doesn't feel comfortable and to be on camera, but he will like do the audio, so that's fine. She did say she gobbled cheeks, and they all told me that shit's true. They were like, oh yeah, she be. Well, I'm not gonna say they said that it got it done. They did it. They got it done to them, but I'm gonna say that they all said, yeah, it go down. Like, once that thing started clapping, once she. One guy said that he was like taking care of her kids. Or the same guy about the promise ring said that he was helping her take care of her kids. But then he felt like kind of offended because she was talking about like some of the other guys, and she was calling them flings, but they were also helping take care of her kids too. So then he felt like offended, like, so am I a fling? She's a freak and that's okay. See, that's what y'all said about Diddy. I'm not saying she didn't do anything, Diddy, and it is okay that she's a freak. It is okay that she's a freak. It's okay. But she's a nympho, first of all. Learn the difference. She's a nympho. She's not a freak. A freak, listen, come on, guys. God damn. We've got to get our definitions right. A freak is... Y'all kill me with that shit. So what if he smears shit on the wall? He's a freak. Like, okay. He is a freak. Push him down. Bring shame back and bring bullying back. I don't care what y'all say. And y'all are like, oh, you're supposed to be a mental health advocate. I am a mental health advocate. Bring shame and bullying back. allegedly, all the stuff that I'm saying, but I know it's true, but bring shame back. Bring shame back. You should be ashamed of yourself. I don't give a shit. If I get canceled, I've already lost it all. At least I have the love of my son. Like, bring shame back. What the fuck you mean? You be... What do you mean? I don't want them to sue you. Hey, babe, it's been a week, baby. And if I'm blackballed... If I'm blackballed from podcasting, oh no. And I'm not talking shit about you. I thank you for that comment because you're just trying to look out for me. I'm not like talking shit. But if I'm blackballed from podcasting, you mean I'm never going to be able to sit in front of a mic? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I feel about it. I could be wrong. Shit. I don't know. But where's her accountability? Then that's what I'm saying. It's not, I'm not saying, oh, don't follow her. Da, da, da. No, I'm saying, like, if your faves really mean what they be spitting, make them mean it. Make them mean it. All this advice, all this advocacy for the weaker woman. No, then show the weaker woman that you can stand up and be like, yeah, nah, fuck that. But if you can't, that's fine. They have firsthand experience. She was, that's why she was popping up the kids. Popping up the kids. Did you sign an agreement? No, I didn't sign an agreement. I thought I did, and that's going to be next episode. I thought I did. Keita, you can get paid on Threads. You can get paid on Threads? I followed you before the podcast. Thanks. I mean, I was just talking. I'm talking in my car. I'm saying my perspective, whether it's in a car or on a stage. So I'm trying to figure out who can stop shit over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you mean niggas that haven't healed and have been through all these painful situations and are hurting other people don't want to talk to me around a couch? You mean nobody's gonna invite me to their couch? Oh no! What will I do? I'll probably just go fucking get a job. I'm gonna go get a job. I'm not, and that's another thing. But honestly, I have content for like 4 years because of this. I can't even hold you. I don't need a job. I don't work a job, bitch. I am a job. Whatever that hoe said. I don't need a job, bitch. I am the job. I don't need a fucking job. I got so much content. Like, but honestly, Cat Williams really like set it off because I'm sure he's not the first. I don't want to lie, but he's the first person that, in my opinion, that's like, Thomas did it. Call them niggas out. I'm sick of it. You did this to me. Why'd you do it? You did this to me. I hope it encourages you. I hope it encourages you to at least have hard conversations with people. I don't want people to crash out. I don't want people to go on the internet and tell their all business and tell the business of their friends. But if somebody is really abusing you, if somebody has really done something to tear you the fuck apart, then absolutely you can shut the fuck up and not say anything about it. But you could also say something. I've been talking the same shit for years. Nothing changed. Everybody's got a past, Cheetah. Everybody falls short from grace. Well, not everybody. I ain't never did no shit like that. Check my past. Talk to hoes that went to high school with me. I just had my high school bully write me. Clock this T. I just had my high school bully write me. She was like, damn, Keita, you still talking that shit. I'm proud of you. Damn, that was my first fight. Brittany was my first fight. Why did I fight Brittany? She was talking shit. We was talking shit. What's up? Every day, Brittany was like, in school, every day, Brittany was like, I'm going to beat your ass. Every single day. I was so afraid. It was my first fight. I was like, because I was fucking around with Xavier, with my man, with my boyfriend of 2 years. She didn't like that. Every day, I'm going to beat your ass. On MySpace, I'm going to beat your ass. I'm going to beat your ass. Every day, I'm scared as fuck. I'm like, oh my God. Finally, on Friday, I'm like, well, fuck it. We have to go and do something. I was so scared. I'm sorry to call you out, Brittany, but I need to. I'm just going to tell the truth because you know me. Brittany was big as shit. I'm sorry. So, bigger than me. So, I'm like, oh, shit. So, I bump into Brittany and then we fight. Fuck it. I bump into her on purpose. Fuck it. Let's start this shit. I can't do this anymore, bro. I can't fucking do this anymore. So my high school bully just came out and said, damn, Keita, you're still the same. Y'all say I'm not a good friend. I got bitches that I've been friends with since 2nd grade. I don't need friends. What I'm saying is, I got close with these people on tour because tour was so hard. And I'm not saying I can't ever do a tour. I can do a tour. It was difficult because you're getting abused in the back end and then you're witnessing abuse. And it's like a lot of shit's going on. And then you're trying to figure out how to keep your employees okay. And then I take care of my family. So I'm like, oh my God. I'm just trying to keep my head above water, bro. I'm tired as fuck. I ain't gonna tell you who won, but me. I did. My first fight, and she was big. I was so scared. She gonna say she gonna say she didn't win, but everybody was like, "Oh, Keita." So I think I won. But I mean, everybody saw that fight too. So you're an empath for sure. I'm a major empath. I can feel all this shit. I can feel all of this shit. I can't tell you what Trip left, but I can tell you the conversation that I had prior to this whole thing happening with Trip. We were talking about financial abuse. We were talking about how certain shit wasn't okay. We were talking about how much, what we were worth. We were talking about fighting for what we were worth and picking a number. And we both knew we wasn't going to get that number. Not because we didn't deserve it, but because he ain't fucking with it. He wasn't going to do it. So I thought to myself, if I got Kitty and Trip together with me, and first of all, we were going to ask him or tell him what we wanted. So I told Kitty, I was like, you can ask for more money. Kitty always was like the lowest paid. So I was like, you can ask for more money. I'm like, bro, your clips are all over the page. The only reason he's getting all this money, like not only reason, but a lot of the reasons why he's getting all this money is because your clips are everywhere. You are important. She's like, I don't think I'm that important. I'm like, you are important. So we all needed to, we didn't like band together, but it was a situation where I had asked, like I'm talking to Trip and I'm like, so we're going to do this. We're cool. I'm going to talk to Kitty. I went to Kitty and I'm like, okay, hey, this is just an idea. You don't have to go along with it. I didn't fucking threaten. I didn't do anything. I was just like, you don't have to go along with it. But what do you think about this? She's like, oh, hell yeah. She's like, yeah. She's like, yeah. I hate that man. He put me in debt. I don't even talk to him. Saying a whole bunch of shit. We just talking shit because we always talk shit about him. I ain't gonna hold you. We always talk shit about him. You talk shit about your boss too. I don't care. So then he started acting weird. I'm like, fuck. So he's telling everybody that I'm fired but me. But every time I go up to him, I'm like, why? I'm like, hey, I heard I was fired. He's like, it's he said, she said, Keita. It's he said, she said. I'm like, yeah, but everybody's saying I'm fired. So can you just tell me to my face if I'm fired or not so that I can find a new job because I'm a fucking mother? Like I'm a mom. I know how much I hate single black moms. I know how much I hate single black moms. I don't know if this matters, but I was married. Like I was married. I was married. I had the baby. That's why I keep trying to tell y'all that nobody cares that you have a ring, because if y'all get a divorce, they're still gonna call you a baby mama. And y'all were like, no, I'm not a baby mama. I'm a child's mama. I'm a child's mama. I'm not a baby mama. Baby mama means ghetto. I'm a child's mama. Okay. I'm his child's mama. Okay. Okay, girl. Anyway, I was married. Never killed that nigga. He's still alive. What the fuck? Wild. Never tried to shoot at him. So Kitty's a snitch. She's a big snitch. She went ahead and she told everything. I didn't even know they were talking. She said that they weren't talking. She said she hated him. She was not going back on tour. But we always said that. Like we always said, we're not doing this shit again. But then when them finances hit and tax time comes, you be like, I'm in a bind, Nate. I'm in a bind, Nate. What does he, if you were married and had the kid, you just a single mother. Definitely married. Like, when you try to do things the right way, the way the internet says, I've got to have a husband. It's the husband. And that's why she's going crazy, running around Dallas trying to find a husband. Because no one's going to respect you if you don't have a husband. Even if your husband's cheating on you. Even if you're cheating on your husband. Even if you're experiencing domestic violence, even if you're experiencing abuse, it doesn't matter. At least you have a husband. Oh my God. Oh God. Oh my God. And these people are having more kids. These people are having kids and they're teaching them shit. And the kids are like, what, daddy? Daddy, what's the definition of a real man? Mama, what's the definition of a real woman? And you got nymphos and freak hoes and sexual deviants saying, telling these kids what to do and how to behave. And here's the thing, y'all can keep on. It's not your business, Tita. Here's the thing. They're having little shits, and their little shits are going to school with my kid. So, it is my business. Little Johnny's over there licking the wall, and nobody can't understand why he won't stop humping the chair. And it's because, all of us watch family porn together. It's normal. We're just freaky. It's normal. You can't shame me just because I watch porn with my whole family. You can't shame me. Yes, we can, you weird fuck. Yes, we can. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care if I get canceled. I don't care if I get canceled. Bring back bullying. Push them down. Point at them. Say freak. Freak! I don't think he was bullied enough. Like that's how I honestly feel. I'm so sorry. I don't think he was bullied enough. Push them down. Point at them. Gather everyone around and yell, freak! 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 Weirdo! Freak! Then they'll say, oh, my behavior's not okay. But no, we don't do that. We say, it's okay. Everybody had their own people. Yep. So y'all niggas can stay over there. Kitty's niggas can stay over there. Kitty's freaks can stay over there. Mojo Jojo's freaks can stay over there. Kita's crash outs, we're over here. None of us are touching each other. None of us are. We're just chilling, bro. We're having conversation, bro. I'm not doing it. Then they want to sprinkle God in it. Yikes. Because what the word say, the word didn't say nothing about getting pissed on your face. This is not how we act when we're hurt. Who don't act like this when they hurt? I do. And that's another thing. People are like, you're hurt. You're trying to hide your pain. No, I'm not. Oh, I can tell you mad. Yes, I am mad. Spelled with a K. Crash out merch. Yes. You know, for the longest time, this is how God works. I know y'all are going to be like, God didn't do this, Nikita. I know. But for a long time, I was like, oh, I wish I had something to call my people. And I was thinking, can I call them roses? But then Amber Rose called her people roses. And I was like, And then I was like, petals? No, that's stupid. And then I was like, thorns, because we're kind of like, we'll cut you. We're sweet, but we'll cut you. But then I was like, that's stupid. And I'm like, crash out. Crash outs. Choose violence every time. You have to choose violence because they're going to keep playing with you. So many people are going to sit up here and be like, shut up. Be quiet. So many people, so many crew members that were just screamed at, yelled at, are like, Kita, what are you doing? I'm talking. Well, what if we don't have a job? I don't know. I don't have a job. Better get on the internet, start chatting. Start chatting. I don't have a job. I'm unemployed. Kita, why are you smoking? I don't have to get drug tested. You have to get drug tested. I don't have to get drug tested. I don't have a job. Went on Indeed the other day. Oh, that's another thing I want to. That's what I'm saying. I have a whole bunch of content. Thank you. Thanks, Mojo Jojo. And Miss Kitty, if you're nasty. Y'all niggas are scared to be regular. Y'all niggas are scared to be regular. I am not afraid to be regular. I was Lyft driving, working at Kraft. This whole time, everybody be like, "Ooh, where you get your outfit, Ross?" TJ Maxx, Best Buy. I don't give a fuck. So y'all niggas are scared to be regular. If you're riding a wave and the wave falls, it's okay. The wave crashes, it's okay. If you did a hit record and everybody love your song and you lit and that bitch hit and everybody like yeah, and then the next like I don't know couple songs flop and every song flop, go to work at Quicken Loans. That was fun. If nothing changes, nothing changes. So it's like, did I say Best Buy? So it's like, y'all niggas are scared to be normal and regular because you're scared of people. People are like, oh, why aren't they coming out? Why aren't a lot of people coming out? Because people are scared to be called broke. People don't want you to know they were financially abused because it is embarrassing. It's embarrassing that somebody tricked you out your money. That's embarrassing. It's embarrassing when somebody tricks you out your body. Let's talk about it. It's embarrassing. So many people are like, oh, you didn't know? No. How would I know? How would they know? How would I know? Definitely been broke before. If you've been broke before, then you already know. Ain't shit embarrassing about it. Shake back the fuck up. Shake up. Shake back up. Make something shake. Make something shake. It's okay. How the fuck is you mad? How you gonna make fun of me because I'm poor? I'm already poor. Are you still married? No, I got a divorce. And I didn't shoot at anybody. My baby daddy probably on here right now watching. What made you want to get into the podcasting industry? Honestly, I've always gave my opinion and people have been like, oh, come to my platform, right? So I was like, okay, I'll do it. Like, why not? But like, hell no. Hell no. So I'm not saying like unfollow your favorites. No one wants to feel broke. No one wants to feel like they made a mistake with finances, but I really want y'all to know about like financial abuse because, bro, I'm sorry. And you don't got to crash out. But if you're working a 9-to-5 job and they're like, all you have to do is 1, 2, and 3. And you say, okay, for this paycheck, for this like pay amount, this rate. And you say, okay. And then they're like, every day they're like, oh, I need you to do this. Can you help me out doing this? That's financial abuse, bro. They're adding on more jobs and they're not giving you more money. And the thing about it is you're like, oh, it's okay. But at the end of the day, no, it's not because you're going to get tired. You're going to be burnt the fuck out. Financial abuse ruined my life. I own businesses. Any plans for stand up? Absolutely. I'm going to get on stage and roast the fuck out of these. I'm going to get on stage. Yes, I'm going to do stand up. Do you see yourself collaborating with anybody from the cast? I don't think they like me anymore, to be honest with you. I'm kind of fucking up a bag right now, so I don't think they want to work with me, right? Like, everyone's scared of me. I'm going to tell everybody's business. I'm so messy. I'm so messy. A bitch ain't never been messy. My content has never been this, but I bet you my content is this right now for a little bit. Until I can get my shit off my chest. Until every day I don't feel like crying. The fuck? Of course. And it's not just what he's done that makes me cry. It's not, oh, she's playing victim. It's like, when you're abused, you be like, damn, why did I do that? Like, you start to think you're so stupid. You deserve this. Like, you deserve to be hurt. You know what I mean? And maybe you are. Maybe you are. So fix it. What you gonna do about it? Oh, Randy, no, Randy's cool. I'm saying that no one has spoken to me but Randolph. Randy talks. I know that what I will say is I understand that my approach isn't respected. But you know what? That abuse wasn't respected by me. So what's up? And I don't need nobody to talk on it. I don't want nobody to talk on it. If somebody's still on the cast, support the cast because they're not going to get paid properly, or something's going to happen, or something's going to happen. Some drama's going to happen because a lot of people just keep up with it. At the end of the day, it's going to be good money if you get your money. I'm not saying he didn't pay, he paid. But for the people that didn't stand up or don't want to say anything, they don't have to. It's their jobs. There's things that... The whole point of me telling you that when his girl came up to me and asked me, was he cheating? And I didn't say what I needed, like I didn't tell the truth. I'm telling you that when you're in a bind or just in a situation where you're kind of confused and you don't quite know what's going on, it makes you step out of your character and be something that you're not. You feel what I'm saying? So otherwise, I would have told the truth, but... in that situation, I didn't tell the truth because I didn't want to get fired. You know what I mean? Like, what are you really, how far are you really going to go before you lose your job? Like, how comfortable would you be to lose your job, your livelihood? Marky G's so real. I love her. Or I love him. You not her friend. Who friend? I'm not. Randy, I'm Randy's friend. Her place when the girl asked. That's very true. But you need to mind yours. Here's the thing, ugly. Wait, I don't know if you're talking to me. I'm not trying to be mean. Let me stop. But if you are talking to me, here's the thing, ugly, about minding yours. It's about you and your livelihood. Right, but I'm going to tell you the story, right? So you say, why am I mad at Kitty? I'm mad at Kitty because Kitty pretended. Maybe she lied about being in debt. Maybe she didn't lie about being in debt. Kitty got me really in my feelings about her situation. And because of that, I wanted to find about all of our situation. Really, it just hit me like, damn, that's fucked up. It made me want to find a solution. If she were honest and just been like, oh, I'm on it, I'm Team Mojo. We wouldn't have had no issue. She wanted to be a friend, to try to get information, to try to see what she can do, to try to da-da-da-da. And she tried to play both sides. And she doesn't realize that Mojo Jojo talks. And he can't stop gossiping. So he's telling everybody that she's saying this. But this is not new. He always gossips. So when you sit up there and you say things like, well, tell your own side of it. Tell your own side of the story. Okay, let's for the stupid motherfuckers in the back, right? Because you're not respecting me, so I don't have to respect you. That's how I feel. For the stupid people in the back, let's play that scenario out. Keita, why are you crying? I'm crying because hit me. After he hit me, he spit in my face. Oh my God. Who did it? Why aren't you saying his name? Well, I've got to keep him out of it. It's not my business to tell. I don't want to make him look like a bad guy. Okay, well, who was around when whoever this guy is did that to you? Who was around? All right, so was around because he was getting water, and was around because she was on her phone, but she heard and then talked up, and then they heard that. When you leave out people because they don't want to be involved, the story sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? I mean, I'm trying to leave out as many people as fucking possible. I really am. I'm only saying the parts I think are important. There's so many other things, but why not? But why bring all that? All that's not my business, so I'm not in it. But if it involves me and the conversations I had, I'm allowed to talk about it. If somebody walk up to you and slap the shit out of you and there's only one person sitting there, you're going to say, hey, if I tell the cops, will you be a witness? If that person says, leave me out of it, you just lost your witness. Does that mean that you didn't get the shit slapped out of you? No. Like, I need you to I'm gonna leave a couple people out on purpose. I'm gonna leave his ex-girlfriend out because it's not. I'm gonna leave employees out and coworkers out. The only reason I'm talking shit about the assistant is because the assistant doesn't understand that he sleeps with all the other assistants. So when the current assistant came in now, right, or came in when she came in, and making little jokes about the girlfriend and one time we were at brunch because we all ate together. One time we were at brunch and he was like, if I gotta lose my girlfriend or this money, I'd rather lose my girl. And the assistant was like, so you walk around like you high and mighty, but you getting pop, 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 right? Which is no big deal. Who cares? You sleep with the boss. Okay. But my thing is, so she's coming at me. She's writing her little... I just think that telling your business online is so not classy. There's a different way to handle this. Sleeping with a man that's taken isn't classy. Sitting by his girlfriend and doing all that shit y'all did in front of all of us and made us all uncomfortable because we all could, see it. That wasn't classy. So I don't care about hoes not thinking I'm classy. I don't care about whores not thinking I'm classy. If a homeless man told you you weren't fly and you ain't had that shit on, would you care? You can't let your workplace drama mess up your bag. I want to know what bag gets messing up. Y'all keep saying, oh my God, ain't nobody gonna hire you. If a company is looking at what I'm doing, if a company, a podcast, a contractor, anybody that wants to hire me is looking at what I'm doing and saying, oh God, this girl's a problem, I don't want to work for them. It means that they don't like it when people speak out against abuse. Why? Let's talk slow for the dumbasses, right? Let's talk slow for the stupid asses. Why would a company not be okay with you speaking out about your abuse? Possibly because they plan to abuse. It might be because they plan on abusing you. Why do abusers, this is a good question, why do abusers only go after certain types of women, certain types of men? Because all those men I noticed from Kitty's past are very nice and loving. They have a good heart. Why do abusers pick people like that? Instead of abusers that'll say, fuck with me and find out. It's probably because they don't want to fuck with the person that's going to call them out, that's going to fight with them, because that's difficult. That's a difficult person. She makes it difficult for me to abuse her. I want to be as loud as I am about my abuse. I want to. I want y'all to be honest with you. I want y'all to do it. If you're at a table, right? If you at the Thanksgiving table and Uncle Joe just touched you, I want at Thanksgiving, what I want is at Thanksgiving, when everybody's eating and everybody's comfortable, I want you to say, Uncle Joe just touched me in the closet. And then I need you to stop and simmer on that, because I need you to look around at everybody that's going to look at you like, what? What the fuck did you just say? And I want you to say it again. Uncle Joe just touched me. Now Uncle Joe's going to get mad. No, the fuck I did. No, the fuck. No. And I want you to stay calm. I want you to say it again. Uncle Joe touched me. Yes, he did. And I want you to keep that motherfucking story every motherfucking day. And so when your mom says Uncle Joe didn't touch you, I want you to say, yes, he did. And when your grandma says, Uncle Joe touched you, I want you to say, yes, the fuck he did. And when people in your family say it didn't happen, I want you to say it did. Call the motherfuckers out. Make them uncomfortable. Because guess what? Weren't you uncomfortable when he touched you? You need to go to counseling, girl. Girl, I got a therapist, and it ain't your favorite life coach. I have a therapist. You know what she told me? Express myself. So I am. So I am. You know who needs a therapist? These motherfuckers out here pretending they need therapists. You know who needs therapists? These motherfuckers out here giving out the same advice that they need to be taking. How do you spot a narcissist? It's right there. He looked like Mojo Jojo. He fucking ugly. He fucking ugly and he paid for sex. That's how you spot it. So I'm in therapy. Don't worry. I'm okay. Don't worry. I'll be okay. It's okay. My bag's not stopped. I'm covered. I've always been myself. I have nothing to hide. But I want you to fucking talk. You ain't got to crash out on the internet. You don't got to go to the internet and say, oh, you don't have to. But I want you to talk and I want you to remain calm. Because the louder you are, the more that they don't believe you. When you laugh about it, they say, see, it's funny to her. It's not real. It is real. I need you to talk. I need you to tell. I got a friend, and it hurts me so bad because she was touched by a family friend in the church when she was a kid. And on Christmas, she really wants to hang out with her family members. She really wants to be there, but she can't because the family friend's there. And every day I tell her, not every day, but every time we talk about it, I tell her, say it, tell them now, tell them. And she's like, no. She's like, what would it matter? He can't go to jail. They're not going to go to jail. No one's going to believe me. It's going to ruin the family. What does it matter? You know what it matters? Because it makes people uncomfortable. Make them motherfuckers uncomfortable. You saw that nigga on live? I got the numbers. You saw him? I hope y'all do hug me. You saw him on live, right? I got the numbers. I pay everybody with exceptions. I'm not, and I don't give a fuck. I mean, I do give a fuck, but like, I don't give a fuck. And then I just got to win you guys' approval again. I just got to lie some more. And hopefully the women that don't love themselves, will be like, I don't believe in Keita anyway. I love you, ugly. I love your ugly ass. I'm ugly too. I love your ugly ass, and I believe everything you say. What Mandy say on the live? What Mandy say? Oh my God, this is just so annoying because I feel like she's weaponizing something, whatever she said. You know what's funny about that situation? Tahoe, Mandy did she was telling me a story that Mandy did a podcast with Tahoe. And Mandy's a hoe, right? She loves talking about being a whore. So she was talking about her, like, I guess, sexual assault. And how she said it was like Tahoe basically made her feel like he didn't really care. And that pissed her off. And so she don't want nobody working with Tahoe. And fuck Tahoe. I come out about my abuse. I hate when women weaponize. Y'all don't know what it means to have money. Shut up. Ew. I don't like you hoes either. Take a break after you finish telling your story. Baby, I'm going on vacation. After I burn that bitch down. Good night. Thank you. That's why I'm in my bonnet. I'm comfortable. I'm just expressing myself. She said if it didn't happen to her, it didn't happen at all. Facts. Type shit. You were so mad people was working with Tahoe because you felt like he invalidated your experience. Only for you to get on Ugly's live and invalidate mine. But I don't give a fuck because I ain't like her. Let me be real. I ain't like her. Why you ain't like her? She was in the break room. She was in the green room talking about married men makes the best boyfriends. And I was in a relationship at the time. Hoes like that will mess with your nigga. Hoes like that don't care any. Fuck me. Fuck me. Are you married? Will you fuck me? Are you married? Okay. How long you been married? Are you happy? I don't care. Now look at me. Look at me. Fuck me. Pick me. So, them hoes ain't nobody you really care about. I plant a kiss on Keita's forehead. Mwah. So it wasn't like she did anything to me for me not to like her. But me and Mandy know we ain't vibe. That's why she was so bold to be like, hey, Mojo. Cause she always talked that money talk. I got big money. I got long money. And she probably do. Mandy, you probably got the most money, but I mean, you probably got long money, but your teeth might be longer. Uh-oh. And remember, she started with me. And remember, I'm weaponizing. So Mandy started it with me on that live with them teeth. Just biting down on his lies. I believe you. Is that an eater, y'all? Because I'm not a whore. I get provocative sometimes, though. I like to. But is that an eater, you guys? Is that an eater? I believe you. I don't like her. I don't like women. I don't care about your wife. I don't care about you having a girlfriend. I'll eat it up. I'm just freaky. Is that what an eater is, guys? I don't know what an eater is. I like Mandy, but I like Keita too. You can like Mandy. Mandy doesn't like me, and I don't like Mandy. Mandy don't like me. Keita, you're naturally funny. Uh-oh, could that be talent? Could that be natural talent? Mandy's the one on Horrible Choices where they talk about how they was being whores, I think. I don't know. Where did the name Mojo Jojo come from? I was thinking of all the villains because I really have to make this like cartoony in my head or else it won't be funny. Like I really have to make this cartoony. So I thought about all the villains that he looked like and I was like, Mojo Jojo. Trauma talent. Love it. That's what I'm saying. Whose bag is stopped? How is my bag stopped? I didn't say I was going to be broke forever. I said I was financially abused. It was unfair. I'm a single mom. I don't like that. I don't like black men taking advantage of single moms. I don't like white men taking advantage of single moms. I don't like anybody taking advantage of single moms. Because you know why? Why y'all don't like these little people that we brought into this world for some reason? Or you think we're irresponsible? No, your favorite life coach is irresponsible. 6 kids. Is it 7 kids? 4 kids. 4 baby daddies is enough for me to be like, nah, you keep making mistakes. So shout out Horrible Decisions. You guys go follow. I don't give a shit. Follow. Shameless plug. Nah, Keita is the one. Mojo. Because we go hard for our children, period. Y'all don't care about my kid. I care about my kid. Ain't nobody gonna care about my kid. I care about my kid. Period. Y'all always talking about single fucking moms. Well, I'm providing. I don't give a fuck. And so I'm not finna let nobody play with my son's money or my son's top. And Kitty should have never got close with me and my family buying Beetlejuice shit so we can have movie night and doing all this and that. During all that time, she's telling me she hates him. She's telling me she's in debt. So we're getting closer, but also she's letting me know, like, she's gonna need help. And I'm like, fuck, like, this is fucked up for all of us. How can we come together? And every time you try to bring a union together, there's always one that's sucking master's ass. And maybe that's because they're into that shit. I don't know. Allegedly. I don't think she sucked his ass. But if she did, I wouldn't be surprised. I was surprised to see y'all sit up there act like I had that video on her forever. I didn't see she talking about she eating booty and liking this and she said in the video, she said, oh, if you're a man and you're with me, trust something's going up your butt. That was Kitty said that. I said, and y'all acting like I sat on this information for months. I found that shit out when I started talking my mess. Somebody said, hey, you should take a look at this link. I clicked on the link. Kitty, I like to be pee on. Kitty said pee on. I can't even say the shit. Kitty said pee on my coochie. Pee on my coochie. Could you imagine somebody? I'm just imagining like pee on my coochie. Like, okay, like let me just try because maybe I'm just not being open. Not king shame, but king surprise. Facts. I'm not shaming. I'm fucking surprised. So anyways, was Stefan speaks aware of everything? No, he wasn't aware of anything. Stefan wasn't aware of nothing. And let me tell you something about Stefan. Stefan is a man of character. Stefan means what he says. We were at the club and Stefan was like this. I was like, damn, Stefan, party. Don't you want to do the hookah? Like, come on, Stefan. Stefan was like, I'm having fun. Stefan was like, I respect my family. I'm not doing that. So it's like, not to say I was dancing or nothing like that, but I'm just saying, like, I was trying to get him to have a good time. And he was like, he meant what he means what he says. He's respectful. His advice is sound. He makes sense. I really like Stefan. I really, really do. I like Trill. I like Trip. I like Randy. I just don't like Kitty. I do not like Kitty. And now I guess I don't like Mandy. Now I guess I can say it out loud because of that whore comment, all them horse comments. I wasn't gonna say it out loud because like there's no reason to beef. But I mean, you publicly got online, so what's up? So Trill is cool. Trill is I like Trill. I mean, Trill just kept it a bean, but he's from Texas. Like, I can't really say that, I guess, because Kitty from Texas too, but why do we need to know that you like golden showers? I don't know. It's sex talk. It's freaky talk. Everybody's freaky. Trip has never done anything that I feel bad. I don't think Trip's ever crossed anybody. I think Trip he's educated. He's articulate. He's talented. He's attractive. I don't know. Keita, we need that next episode. I know, but I'm giving y'all a sneak peek. I'm answering questions because you guys are starting to get mad about it. I mean, the pod is named Horrible Decisions. Absolutely, whore. She's a whore, but she likes being a whore. So this is what I say: if you like being a whore, it's fine. But you're not. Then you're not a woman. You're a woman, but you're not. You're a whore. So some women say you can't do me like that. Don't pee on my face. I'm a woman. Don't do that. I'm a human being. Please don't pee on my face. And a whore will say, I don't care. I'll take it. I'll do it. I don't care. I'll do anything for money. I'll do anything for attention. I don't care. And y'all want to sit up there. I can't believe anybody believed these people. Well, you have to understand there's a lot of women that are vulnerable. They're really, really vulnerable. They're really, really hurting. They didn't have mommy or daddy. And that's nothing to joke about. Like, how you laugh at somebody because somebody else was irresponsible? Same thing with getting cheated on. How you when I said, would you guys tell if your boss was cheating? Would you guys tell? You guys was like, oh, I would tell her, yeah, ask your nigga, because why though? Like, if a woman come up to you and say, is my man cheating on you? Why is that a way that you need to be like, The reason I'm going after his assistants, and I'm not even going after them really because I ain't said shit really. But the reason I'm defending myself against his assistants is because they've all had sex with him, but they've all thought that they were better than the girlfriend. And they displayed actions that were like, yeah, like one of the girls, the first assistant, she's mad because I'm talking about the situation. She's upset. But when 4 or 5 years ago, you were bragging about it. You were saying, oh yeah, I drive 5 hours to suck his da-da-da-da and I loved doing this with him and I love that. And do you know you told everybody, you told me, you told my best friend, you told the people in the green room, you told everybody, you couldn't wait. You love to express it. You love to say what you were doing. Now I tell the public you fuck them and you're like, don't say that. I don't like that. Why? The new assistant, you getting fucked too. And you laughing too. He's saying things about his girlfriend. He's walking and He's walking with the assistant and his girlfriend is in the back and all of us are going to brunch. And so we're all walking and she's in the front with him giggling and they're acting like school kids. And the girlfriend's in the back walking by herself, dealing with some stuff health-wise that is not my business to disclose, so I won't. But she's dealing with a lot and she really needs support. But her man is nowhere to be found. Her man just got done lying to some bitches for $500,000 a show. And now her man's walking with the assistant. How you think that feel? But the assistant like the okay. But when I tell everybody you're fucking them, it's like, wait, shh, stop. Why? You had so much pride when you were telling it. Be proud. Everything I've ever done, I'm proud of. Even if it wasn't my lane, I shouldn't have stayed in there. I tried stripping. I tried to strip for 2 weeks. I didn't know those men could put dollar bills that far up your ass. Clock it. I didn't know that man could put dollar bills. I was stripping. I was trying to strip. Not really a good dancer. Well, I feel like I'm an okay dancer, but I'm not like stripping dance. I'm not like a stripper. Like I'm not like a dance, like a stripper. But I was stripping like Super Bowl weekend. I don't know what year. And I was dancing and I felt like this big ass like slap and it just hurt so bad. I was like, oh. So I paused. I said, oh. And somebody had put like paper in my ass, like in my butthole. Like, I mean, not like the whole thing didn't go in my butthole, but it was like, I felt like it was in my butthole. And so I'm just like, I'm shaking because one, I'm in pain. Like this, he hit it hard. And then while he hit the butt, he hit the butt, but then he put the money like this in the butt. So I'm digging in my butt to try to get the money out. And I'm praying to God. I don't even want to start crying, y'all. I'm praying to God it's a $50 bill at least. I'm hoping it's 100. Like, please. I'm digging in my ass. It's far deep in there. In front of everybody. It's Super Bowl weekend. It's packed in Onyx. Like, what the fuck? I'm like, please. Please. I dig in my ass. Guess how much it was, y'all? No, go ahead. That's embarrassing. Absolutely. Go ahead. Tell me how much I got. Tell me how much. Was it 100? Was it 50? Was it 20? Was it 5? Was it 10? Ask me how much I got. Was it 1? Ask me how much I got. Tell me. $1. I got $1. I dug in my asshole and then I looked at that dollar bill and I said, I can't be a whore. I wanted to. Y'all are like, oh, you don't like strippers, you don't like prostitutes because you talk about kitty. No, I don't like hoes that pretend they weren't hoes. If you're a hoe, if you was hoeing, say you was hoeing. Bitch, like, I don't like bitches that get mad at hoes for hoeing when they're just old reform hoes. That's what I don't like. Anyways, I was stripping at Onyx, period. There's pictures, I'm sure. I was sad in every one of them. I was like, made $40 this week. And then I thought about it and I was like, ain't no reason to show your asshole if you're not making money. And then I said to myself, are you going to commit? Like, I was looking at myself in the mirror and I was like, are you going to commit to this? So then I got back outside, back out in the field, because I was trying to heal my booty hole. I got back out there, started dancing. Okay, music popping, I'm dancing. Okay, the niggas like it. Money. Money. And then the song stopped. Guess what happened? Just guess. The song stopped and nobody told me that once the song stops, you have to jump on the floor like roaches to pick up the money and like fight the other bitches for the dollars. So I'm looking at the other bitches collecting all the money, and I'm like, well, are they going to give it to me? I hope this is going to be shared, because it's not fair, because we were all dancing. And I started dancing on him first, and then the two other bitches, they came and danced. So then the money started getting thrown. But like, no, I feel like I should got more of the money. And so I'm sitting up there looking at the money. I'm looking on the ground. I'm too fucking slow. Them hoes are fast. They're like, by the time I got down there to get what was rightfully mine, ask me how much I got. Come on, y'all. Y'all know. Ask me how much I got. Come on. $3. Them hoes were so fast. There must have been thousands on that floor. I looked. Everybody had a Crown Royal bag. I wasn't fast enough. Am I mad at them? Did I call out Onyx for financial abuse? No. I said, should have been quicker. I'm so serious. This is real life fucking quick. This is like a real story. Yeah, so $3. Then I go to the locker room and I'm asking the other whores for help. I'm like, hey, so do we all just like jump and get the money, and whoever gets the most money? Or is that going to start a conflict? These bitches don't want to help me. They looking at me like, what's up? It feel like prison. They like, what? I don't know, ho. Shit, get your money, bitch. Okay, so we're not going to go to brunch. We're not going to do any networking events together. Like, okay. That's fine. Shit. Then I go outside, go to the strip club. Oh, it's getting shot up again. And I really told myself, I wasn't even a good fucking stripper, bro. I wasn't a good stripper. Normalize telling your friends they're not good at their fucking jobs instead of being like, yes, queen. No, I wasn't a good fucking stripper. My stripper name, I didn't know to pick a stripper name. So before we get on that motherfucker, he's like, what's your name? I'm scared. I'm shaking. I'm sweating. I hope I don't sweat too much, because then it's going to start to stink. It's going to start to stink. So I'm like, oh shit, I don't know. And I'm like, what's a good name? So I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, Dior. I'm like, Cavassier Dior. I'm like, fuck. I was like, Rosetta. So they like coming to the stage, the sexy. She like a stallion. Look at her thighs. The biggest. I don't know what they said. Shit, I don't know. I'm scared. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? I'm scared as fuck. I'm like, oh my God. What if these niggas just start laughing at me? What if these niggas just be like, she's ugly. She's fat. I'm like, oh my God. I'm scared. I was like, my name is Rosetta. And they go, okay, here comes Rosetta to the stage. So I'm shaking my ass. And it hit me. Bro, Rosetta's my grandma's name. It's my grandma's name. So I'm popping pussy. I already know she's upset. I'm not selling it. Don't do it. But I'm popping pussy. And I'm like popping it, and I know, and everybody's like, Rosetta, go to the middle stage. Rosetta, go to the other stage. I'm like, fuck. It's my grandma's name, you know? I shouldn't have did that neither. Just popping pussy with your grandma's name. Come on, Nikita. I feel really bad about that. And the comments, sorry, y'all, the comments froze. Well, guys, I can't read your comments because the comments froze. Well, this was really therapeutic. I feel a lot better. That was good. That was nice. Thank you, guys. Really, really felt good. Got a long day tomorrow. Hold on. Got a long day tomorrow, crash outs. We gotta start it up again. Better get your coffee, better get your 8 hours. I personally like to stretch. Uh-huh. Yep. We got content for days, guys. So you guys comments are frozen. I can't see, but yeah, I named myself Rosetta, and then I realized I wasn't making no money. So there's no reason to be a hoe if you're not gonna make money. If you're not gonna go all and do it right, like do it the right way, there's no reason to make money. Or I'm sorry, there is a reason to make money. There's no reason to be a hoe. Because at the end of the day, you're just showing your booty hole. You're just showing your coochie pop. And I mean, well, how about this? I'll just start talking to a couple people. Let's see. I'll just start. Well, now I'm scared. I don't know. I'm kind of scared. Don't show. Hello? Hello? Okay. I tried to add somebody. Don't show your breast. Uh-oh. Hey, girl. Hi.
Hey, Peter.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Well, aside from being financially abused, lied on, I'm okay.
Did you ask Kel about your money?
I did. So when I found out about everything, this is so therapeutic. When I found out about everything, I realized that he had changed up the agreement. So the agreement was like you got to pay your own hotel, flight, whatever. So he got an advance to pay for those things for the tour. But I didn't know that until the end of the tour. So it happened like the last two shows. They were just going to take the money from the bag. So, I mean, he had spent the money on getting us there. I just didn't know I wouldn't have never been okay with that. Because he had got us there the whole time. Like, why is shit changing up? So.
And you contacted a lawyer for your unpaid wages?
Yeah, I have a lawyer. I have Daniel. I have a lawyer. I had a lawyer this whole time. Here's my thing about the lawyer. And tell me if I'm tripping.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I feel like telling somebody that has been financially abused, go get a lawyer, go get a lawyer. That falls on me. I'm not saying I can't. Daniel can fight. We can do the lawyer. We can do, but going up against a multi-millionaire in court, extensions, drawing this shit out. I'm not just because he knows you can't fight it. My thing is, if I'm lying, sue me.
Yeah, but you can get a contingency agreement with your attorney to where you don't have to pay them hourly. But yeah, he can draw it out. But as far as where it goes, like with litigation, you get a scheduling ordered by the court. So they have to meet certain deadlines by certain times. So he can't just draw it out. Like, you can get an agreed scheduling order and they got to go according to the court.
Okay.
And then on top of that, a lot of people will try to tell you the bankruptcy thing. They'll try to tell you, oh, well, if you sue him, he can just file bankruptcy. Right. Well, you can file a claim into the bankruptcy court as well. And unpaid wages gets priority. So, yeah, your attorney, yeah. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not telling you not to crash out because one thing is 4 things I don't play about. My mama,
period.
My faith, my money, period. And my food.
Okay.
So I'm not telling you not to crash out, but get to the bag first and foremost. You feel me? Like, if you feeling like vengeance is mine, said the Lord, but he taking too long, then by all means do your big ones.
Type shit.
You see what I'm saying?
Type shit.
I'm praying for you.
Thank you.
And I wanted to tell you this. I am so sorry that your introduction to Christianity or a Christian woman was somebody using the Bible to abuse you, because that ain't what it is. Right? It's a lot of people who use the Bible and they skip over certain verses and they cherry pick certain verses. Right. But the key point is to do unto others as you would have them do unto you. That's the whole key point, right? So anybody that's on this stream that's ever been religiously abused, because there's a lot of stuff that's going on with people misquoting the Bible. They want to cherry pick scriptures. They don't really apply it to the Bible. They don't really apply it to their life. And I'm going to tell y'all like this, right? When y'all are dealing with Christians, scriptures and the word of God is like water. There's 3 ways that you can use water. You can splash it in somebody's face, and those are the people who want to use scriptures and constantly tell you what you're doing wrong. You can splash it in somebody's face, then you can drown yourself in it. You can pour the water on yourself. Those are the people that look holy. They look wet. But as soon as they get in the sun, that water evaporate and they be more ashy than they was when they looked wet. Right. And then the third people is people that drink the water. Those are people that read the scriptures and they start to change from the inside out. When you first start drinking that water, you gonna stink. If you've been drinking alcohol, it's got to come through your pores. It's gonna clean you from the inside out. Those who actually drink the water will give you something to drink. Those that ain't never drank the water, they gonna splash you with it, or they gonna pour it on themselves to make themselves look wet. And I need y'all to know the difference. Those who are hydrated by the word of God will offer you something to drink. And it looks like them people splash that water in your eyes and you are offended by the word of God, but the water remains the same. The way that people use it is the offense.
Not you up here, fuck. All right, sis. So,
I don't want you to let those people be a reflection of who God is to you, because God is still faithful. He's still able, and there are some people that misuse His word.
Absolutely.
So I'm not telling you not to crash out, but I'm telling you keep your sanity.
No, I feel it.
Don't let these people take you down through there. They did it to you because God knew that you were strong enough and you was bold enough for you to speak out. So speak out as much as you want to speak out and stand boldly against those who do dirt in the dark and expose it and bring it to the light. So I'm not telling you not to crash out, but what I am leaving you with is don't turn your back on God and get to your money.
I really appreciate you. Thank you.
I appreciate you too, girl. But yeah, keep being funny, keep being you. Get your job back at K104 if you can get it. And I'm in Dallas. If you ever, you know what I'm saying, you need look, I'm in Dallas, y'all. If y'all need discipleship, y'all need somebody to pray with, just to cry with, hit me up. It's a lot of people following me. Dang.
Well, what church do you go to?
So right now I go to one community in Dallas.
Community, okay.
It's real cute. It's like, it's real relevant. It's real cute, So yeah, Pastor Jada, she's a female pastor. She do our women's Bible study. They real raw, down to earth, not real churchy.
Well, are you going tomorrow?
Yeah.
What time?
I go to the 11 o'clock.
Well, we gonna have to get off the phone. I'm gonna go. It's called One Community.
Yeah, it's One Community Dallas. So the one I go to, we can go to the Plano one if you want to go to the actual campus, but I go to the one in Dallas. We are at a remote location now because we're waiting on the building. So it's off of Mockingbird. It's at a theater. But yeah, if you DM me, we can link up and we can definitely go.
I'm going to church, y'all. I gotta go to bed because I'm going to church. Period.
And y'all need to go to church.
I never let it. The reason I fight so hard on it, and I know I look like I'm turning against Christians and different things when I do my little jokes. And the reason I fight so hard against it is because it's certain people that you have to understand. When you talk about the gay community or anybody or any community that's like outside of Christianity or whatever, when you talk about the water either being thrown at your face, I feel like you're supposed to have so much love in your heart that people say, like, why are you so happy? Why how can you smile through this? Why are you so giving?
Yep.
And you can say, like, the love that I get from God, right? Mm-hmm. It's because God's in my heart. Mm-hmm. But when these people they know the scriptures so well and they come off like da 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 da, it really does turn you off.
Right.
And so you got so many people that you're like, the whole point is to get people to come to Christ. But I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be funny, but it's to the point where if y'all are there in heaven, it don't seem like much of a party. If the people that's doing the dirt and behind the scenes and the people that's molesting and manipulating and taking ties and do da and if these are the sanctified, if these are the holy, if these is who everybody follows, sometimes it'd be like, well, I would always say find a personal relationship. Like before you go and talk to God yourself, just talk.
Because the same God that you saying I can't be a part of because I smoke, the same God, the same group you're saying I can't be a part of, the same God you're saying I can't worship because I do A, B, C, and D. It's like
But that's the
supposed to be your
thing,
God.
though. Jesus said it in one of his sermons himself. He said, there will be people that come to him and say, Lord, Lord, didn't we cast out demons in your name? Didn't we give prophecy in your name? And he's going to say, depart from me, for I never knew you. You workers of iniquity. Workers of iniquity means lawlessness. So those who don't practice what God actually said to do. So there are a lot of people who don't practice what God actually said to do. So the main thing that God said to do, Jesus said, the main thing that he said is do unto others as you would have them do unto you, because upon this is that lies the whole gospel right there. You do to people what you want them to do to you. Love God with all your heart and mind, and love thy neighbor as you love yourself. Upon this lies all of the laws and the prophets. So basically, them two things, you love God and you treat people the way you want to be treated, that's basically what you need to do.
It doesn't seem hard. It seemed like that's pretty easy. All right. Okay. Well, one community, 11 o'clock.
That's what the scriptures say. If there's somebody on here that can give me a scripture that contradicts that, that's what it say. God himself, Jesus came down. Jesus did not say all this stuff that people be saying that he said. Jesus is the main one that people put words in his mouth.
I can see that.
He said, love God with all your heart and love people. That's what he said. That's what the scriptures say.
That's what we'll do. Now, since
and then he
you
said,
might have to get off. You might have to get off on this part. I'm gonna talk about the people that don't like. I'm gonna talk about little people that I don't like, but
you can talk about
people for the most part.
You can talk about as many people as you don't like, because them people have earned the way you feel about them.
I tell you what. So, what got you into church? Like, what were you born from a family like that went to church every week? Or
no,
what?
Absolutely not. I was raised in a house that had a Quran. So my mama was not a Christian. Okay. My mama didn't believe in going to church or nothing like that. But when I was 9, my mom actually got addicted to crack cocaine. So I went to go live with my aunt. And my aunt was the one that actually like taught me how to pray. So I didn't meet God or Jesus or anything like that in the church. I didn't actually start going to church until my mama got clean at the age of 13. And then we started going to church. But I just started praying at 9 years old. And God made me a promise that he was going to restore my family. And since then, he's kept his promise. So when I was 14 years old, I started going to church, got my first Bible at 14, started reading. They firing us up with this Bible study and these bonnets, boy, they on our head.
Hey, I can't see the comments. It's been frozen since the stripper story.
They is on our head.
What they say?
They were just like, we having bonnets and Bible study at 3 a.m.
Oh, no! Because I was just talking about booty holes and stripping.
Girl. But no, it was a journey for me. Like I went away, I went to college. So I grew up with Kale. So I went to middle school, high school with him. Yeah. I used to be ratchet as all get out, girl. I'm talking about Newports, Switch to Sweet, smoking,
kinky twist.
Girl, I'm telling you what. Huh?
Hot Cheetos in the morning?
Or telling you all of that. Talking loud, irritating. You hear me?
Period.
Irritating. I'm talking about you can catch me at any light on any given Saturday and I'm twerking on headlights like Glorilla. I'm telling you. And it was just a transformation. Like it was really just a renewing of my mind over time.
You retrain your brain. I like that though. I really do appreciate you. If we don't get off now, I ain't gonna make it. It's 2. What's that mean?
All right, well, DM me. My Instagram shows up on here, right?
Not for me. It would, but my shit is so frozen right now. I can't. So you gotta DM me, sis, because I can't see you.
I'm finna DM you right now. It's Bonnie, not Bonnie. So Bonnie. It might show up in your other DMs. Yeah. It might not show up in your regular DMs, but I'm finna DM you right now.
All right, we'll see you for another session of bonnets and Bible studies, sis.
I know, right? All right. See you tomorrow, sis.
Bye.
Bye.
Yes. Ooh, you guys, this was so, I feel like this was so therapeutic. My comments are still frozen. I feel so good. Oh, I feel so motivated. Oh, I gotta start some more shit tomorrow.
Thank you, thank you, thank you if you made it this far. Did you enjoy the live? The Sunday service? Child, when she said Bibles and bonnets, I fell out. Anyways, y'all, I'm looking forward to seeing the rest of the series. So I'll catch you guys on the next one.